JPS back for another video, and today we're going to be reacting to 10 things Brits are bloody good at. Now, if I had to make a prediction, I know one of those things is going to be drinking. Because y'all start early, especially compared to us. But yeah, if you guys are new here, hit the like button, hit subscribe, check out my Patreon. The link is in the description. But yeah, 10 things Brits are bloody good at. Alright, I'm actually curious to see what 10 things there are.
Is there anything we can't do? Welcome to Watch Mojo UK, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 things the Brits are bloody good at.
Would you like a cup of tea, mate? Thanks, Mickey.
Making tea. Oh, yeah.
Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos.
I'm trying to...
Sometimes it's a well-established fact that the British are bleeding brilliant at something, while some of our other talents are vastly underappreciated. For this list, we're ditching our stereotypical modesty for just a few short minutes to take a look at our strongest specialties. Number 10. Theatre. Forget Broadway, London's West End is the true pinnacle for stage performers.
Really? I didn't even know.
Not that we're in competition with New York or anything, but if we were, we'd totally win. Boasting mainstay productions of shows like the most watched musical in the world, The Phantom of the Opera, plus The Wizard of Oz retelling Wicked, and even the Michael Jackson musical Thriller, Les Mis has run continuously since 1985, plus Harry Potter and the Cursed Child ran for almost 2 years before NYC even got a look in. There's basically something for everyone under the bright lights of London's theatre scene. Number 9. Playing Hollywood bad guys. For whatever reason, Hollywood seems to typecast us Brits as the villains. And that's probably because we're pretty darn great at it.
Oh yes, what was it you said to me before? Yippee-ki-yay, mother.
Whether it's the legendary performance of Alan Rickman playing foil to Bruce Willis in Die Hard, or Gary Oldman's villainous turn in Bram Stoker's Dracula, or The Fifth Element, or Air Force One, or, well, you get the point.
I haven't seen any of those.
Next time.
Isn't that crazy?
I'll choose someone more important.
Clearly no one nails an ominous, threatening or iconic antagonist better than the raft of gargantuan actors hailing from these shores.
That is true.
Therefore, since I cannot prove a lover, I'm determined to prove a villain.
Number 8. Educational institutes.
They always are the
Yes,
villains.
Harvard and Yale are pretty impressive, but they pale in comparison to our own prestigious universities, Oxford and Cambridge. Fostering future prime ministers, presidents, leading academics, scientists, actors, actresses, and business tycoons, amongst an endless list of notable graduates, the legacies of these institutions are second to none. Not to mention that Oxford is the oldest English-speaking university there is, and second oldest in continuous operation in the world. Many of the all-time great minds have been shaped in Britain. Number 7.
That's facts.
Unique
That's
slang.
facts. I can agree with that.
You best know about our unique slang.
Oh, yeah.
Fam. If not, you must be off your nut, fella.
Oh, yeah.
Either way, we'll leave it there, pet.
In the bottom of St. Regis tea kettle, yes. And then she shat on a turtle.
From the Cockney rhyming slang popularised during World War II to the globally influenced hybrid street slang of London, heard in films like Kiddlehood, there's no shortage of superb slang spoken in Britain.
And they're different everywhere throughout Britain. They change every like 30 miles, or not even.
I know I've been doing big things in it.
There's also the lingo that's specific to the north, plus a barrage
Like
of brilliant terms from the West Country and Wales, north of the border dialect in Scotland, and countryside colloquialisms from East Anglia. By gum.
Oh, is that right?
Damn.
Number 6. Music festivals. Glastonbury alone is probably enough to validate this entry, but throw in Reading and Leeds, Isle of Wight and Download festivals to name but a few, and it's almost overkill.
Alright.
Anyone who's anyone in almost
I'm not very credited to speak on this, but like, we have some pretty crazy music festivals. When you think about Rolling Loud, I don't know. That might be a toss-up. You guys are gonna have to let me know. Have you guys been to any concerts?
Any genre of music has played or wants to play at one, if not all, of these iconic venues at some point in their careers. The usually lousy British weather just adds to the experience, as festival goers wear their coatings of mud like badges of honour.
I may be old and inappropriately dressed, but at least I look amazing.
Oh, I hate seeing that.
And music aside, you can't beat a few drinks and a good old-fashioned sing-along around the campsites.
People fall in love in
I don't really like Ed Sheeran.
Number 5,
Is that
inventing
an
sports.
unpopular opinion?
Football,
I'm sorry if it
tennis,
is.
rugby, cricket, table tennis, golf, ice hockey and even baseball are all sports that originated in the UK. You're welcome, rest of the world. We haven't done too badly at most of them either, especially tennis, rugby and boxing in recent years. But globally, football is the most popular sport of all.
Damn. Football's coming home, it's coming. I reacted to that and it got blocked. That's the saddest part about it. That song was so good.
And though England hasn't won a World Cup since way back in 1966, much to everyone's continued misery, the English Premier League is still the most watched league in the world, with players from all countries queuing up to play in it. Number 4,
facts, actually.
History.
Oh yeah,
Britain's
this is
a
facts.
pretty small island, but it's steeped in more recorded history than almost anywhere else, and has long been a top tourist destination for eager culture vultures. True, the widespread rule of the British Empire isn't always remembered with great fondness, but the UK has historically proven an important and...
There's the Elizabeth Tower. I called it Big Ben, and some of you guys were telling me not to, because obviously that's the clock, but the whole thing is referred to as the tower. So there, I've corrected myself. But yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with the history thing. After all the history stuff we've reacted to, it's like the amount of history there is, and there's still so much I haven't even checked out that we're gonna check out. It's endless. It's amazing.
Culture vultures. True, the widespread rule of the British Empire isn't always remembered with great fondness, but the UK has historically proven an important and positive influence in Europe and the Commonwealth. And few countries can match Britain for impressive castles, important battle sites, stately homes, national parks, or inspired architecture. There's just really, really old stuff everywhere you look.
Yeah.
Number 3, comedy.
Oh yeah, baby.
No one, and we mean no one, does sarcasm or self-deprecating humour quite like the British. Along with our thriving economy, stable political leadership and predictable weather, it's what we do best.
Yeah, we watched that.
This is supposed to be a happy occasion.
Watch my reaction to that if you haven't already. I watched the whole movie.
Throw a few inventive, sodding swear words into the mix, and you're onto a winner. And then there's the steady flow of standout films and sitcoms, from Monty Python to Mr. Bean to Peep Show.
What's so funny? It's only a fridge magnet.
I know, but it looks just like a fried egg.
As well as the long list of British comedies that America has tried to remake before failing miserably. You just can't beat the originals, can you? Number 2, writing influential books. It's British authors behind the lion's share of the best-selling books of all time, with Charles Dickens's A Tale of Two Cities and J.R.R. Tolkien's The Lord of the Rings toward the top of that list.
To the Bridge of Khazad.
I read like the first book.
And J.K. Rowling's Harry Potter books are also the best-selling series of all time.
What happened?
I swear I don't know!
But more than the massive numbers, British writers have always been influential in shaping literary styles and genres. From the gothic glory of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein to the gritty realism of Irvine Welsh's Trainspotting, when the Brits write, the whole world reads.
So, we all get old, we can't hack it anymore, and that's it. Yeah.
Number 1, producing influential music. The Beatles, the Rolling Stones, Black Sabbath, Iron Maiden, Queen, Bowie, Oasis, Radiohead. We could dedicate an entire list to the influential British bands and musicians, and in fact, already have.
It's crazy because, like, you don't even think about them being... this is from an American's perspective. When you hear them, like, you don't think about them being British. That's just me. I don't know. I don't think about that. But then once the list comes out, you're like, damn, that is true. So I might have to take that concert comment back, because I'm pretty sure, yeah, those are some legends on that. That's crazy.
Black Sabbath, Iron Maiden, Queen, Bowie, Oasis, Radiohead. We could dedicate an entire list to the influential British bands and musicians.
Like, I don't really pay attention to bands, but...
And it's not just the rock and pop genres we've revolutionised either. The grime scene is another homegrown phenomenon, with the likes of Stormzy leading the charge.
How dare you twist up the truth, little girl, getting way too big for your boots.
Pick any era from the past century and the UK could provide a soundtrack to it. And a that.
Don't let me down.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips.
So, at the beginning of this video, I was like, I feel like some of these are going to be like, they're just going to say stuff and not back it up. That's what I was thinking. But at the conclusion of the video, I have to say, all 10 of those were very valid. Because, and the thing is, if you said that to a regular American, they'd be like, oh, BS. Like, oh, the Brits are just, they're very cocky or arrogant or whatever. But listen, I can speak for it. I've seen it. So there's nothing to say here. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you comment some stuff you would like me to check out down below. They mentioned some TV shows in there, like Peep Show and stuff. Let me know if you'd like me to check that out. And yeah, I'm going to catch y'all in the next one.